And so here we go. Now, this is an interesting time to test this new drone. This is the maiden flight. And so we went to Beating Hill and let it go up a bit. And the big challenge for the drone is that the speed of the wind was something around 20 miles an hour, it seemed like. The drone was doing a lot of work trying to maintain station, but it did a good job. I was very surprised about that. I was half expecting to see it be blown all the way off to the other side of the hill, but nope, it went right up and it stayed there. Seemed to load the battery down a little bit trying to stay there, but not badly. This is just about a 4-minute clip. Could have kept it up there a lot longer, I think. In the backyard, we managed to keep it up for about 20 minutes altogether, just hovering about 3 or 4 feet above ground. But here, we're facing right into the wind here, and that's why the video is rather shaky. It's because the drone was constantly having to fight the wind. And also some of the video is a little bit, I don't know, I guess you could call it burned out a little bit by the sun, because it was off there and to the right on the in the video here. When I turned a bit more to the east, then it was a bit better quality, but the sun was quite bright, and so that was something that needs to be taken accounted for. Anyway, so this is, we went up there and just sat around for quite a while after letting the drone down. So it was continuing to go up there. I put it up, I don't know, probably about maybe 50, 80 feet at one point. I didn't want to take it up too high because I'm a coward. I don't know. Spent all that money on the thing and didn't want to have it crash out of the sky on me. But I was rather pleased by the performance in general. No problem. Eventually, I did tell it to go home, push the switch, which would tell it to go back to its origination point. And it did, although it was probably about maybe 8 feet off because of all this wind blowing around that it did. I think it lost track of where it was supposed to go. As you can see in the distance, we've got some cows munching grass. And we were up there alone on the hill at this point. We got a couple people going by on bicycles later. I was partly tempted to head it off flying towards the cows, but I was afraid I'd spook the cows and somebody'd get mad and report it, and maybe I'd be in trouble. I don't know. Some other day, maybe. So, but the video quality isn't too bad. It's adequate, I think, for the purposes. And you'll note that that bull down there, that going off to the right, down there, right, straight down there, the animals, when they're grazing down in that area, will walk trails around, at, I don't know, equal height areas. Just walk the trails around there. So they got a bunch of concentric trails, so they don't have to go up and down. Okay, I think at this point we're coming up to the, it's been given the command to go home, and so it's searching for a good spot to come down, being cautious about it. And then we're going to be cutting the grass because the meadow was a bit grassy, somewhat. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Bang, we're on. And shut the engines down and we're home. It was within a few inches of a cow pie when it got down there. Anyway, so I picked it up, took it back to our seats, and turned off the video at that point. There we go. The maiden flight of the drone.